welcome back to the next episode of Walking War Robots. Let's play episode 4. So since the last time, let's do a quick recap. I've upgraded the boa and pattern to level 3. I've also upgraded my rocket launchers. I've only upgraded one at the minute. It's now level 7. And I've also upgraded my shield. So since the last episode, we unlocked the 4th slot. We're going to get a heavier robot to put in there because these lightweights aren't good enough to carry us for the sort of damage we want to be dealing. So you can see there I've upgraded these. I've also just started upgrading that one. It's now going to level 7 as well. It's going to take 20 hours, so I'll do that off camera. But you know, as you know, when I'm not doing these Let's Plays, because I do most of it on camera, I'm upgrading stuff between then, so that you don't have to wait 20 hours, you know, watching 20 hours of gameplay of doing nothing. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Right, okay, so let's go to the next robot. We could get the golem because it is unlocked now. I'm not going to buy the golem. It's too squishy. It's basically like a slightly more offensive version of a pattern with less defense. Obviously you can equip the shield to the pattern, which makes it a lot stronger. But we're not going to go for that. We're going to go for either a Leo or the Griffin. And you know, it really doesn't matter which one you pick because they're both awesome mechs. The Leo is all about tankiness. It can deal a lot of damage, so it is a bit of a bruiser. And the Griffin is just more it's all about offense, really. It's got the jump jet, so you can just jump over a building and knock the mic down. Jump over a building and just completely annihilate an enemy. And I reckon it's going to take about maybe 6 or 7 games to get this. Remember, we're speccing all of our stuff for dealing damage to be able to farm silver faster. So let's start a game up now and start kicking some ass, guys. Okay. The first game, and I'm against Patton. I followed him round. He was trying to get away from me, but I wasn't letting him. And I also managed to kill the Stalker as well, so that was a double kill. There's a Natasha up the top there that's firing down at me, and he's kind of annoying me, but I'm just using the cover here to the left and trying to work my way up to the top. There's that saying again. And this guy here is trying to cap our base at the same time, which I turned my back for like a second and got killed, so that was fucking annoying. Now I'm using my boa and closing in on the enemies. To be fair, this game is almost over, and I think we're going to win this one. They just seem to be too scattered to be able to do anything, and that's one of the big tips that I would say, you know, if you're with teammates, you're not going to get scattered like that and killed. As I've now got the tumblers on my boa, I'm just able to stay within a range of about 500 meters while firing at these guys, so that makes it a mid-range mech. As soon as I unlock the Orkan, which is the next thing I'm saving up for, it's 800 gold, I'll be switching that out and then trying to make a substitute mech. So if I can get the Griffin, then I can turn him into my mid-range mech. So they blew both my weapons off. I've got nothing by this point. I'm just trying to survive, and I did get killed by that Natasha that was up the top. Closed in on this guy and it disconnected on me, so that was a bad first game, but then it come back. So 4 kills, not bad, just, you know, an average starter game. And I level up to 15, so that's one more level away from getting the Griffin. It also gave me about 400k, I think it's about 380k silver, which is pretty good. Let's load up the next game now and just speed through these, get this Griffin ASAP. So we're on Springfield, which is a long range map, and I haven't actually got anything that's long range besides the boa, so that's why I've gone with this. I thought about, you know, sneaking around the corner, because all of these enemies here, as you can see, they're focusing on my teammates if I can go around. But I changed my mind, because as they're still not looking at me, I can just come in and kill them. So that was the first kill. This was an amazing game, actually. That should have been my kill, really. It wasn't. So yeah, this was an amazing game. You'll see in a second why. So this guy here was focused on him. I turned around and shot him in the back. You know, there ain't no mercy in war. Just kill them, no matter what you have to do to kill them. So this guy here was in a Leo. He's trying to shoot me, but I've been going back in and out to annoy him. And I did a nice little slide down here. Yeehaw, motherfucker! I just killed him. Then this guy next to me was in a pattern, but he only had machine guns. That's not going to pierce the bow's armor, so he was dead. So I thought about using the top here, just the bridge to shoot the Leo, and I almost killed him. So close. Now I've switched to my pattern and closing in again. That's the one thing I really hate about this, is once you've died you have to walk all the way back, and on a slower mech that's just painful. That's why it's good to have long range. So I found this guy here coming around the side, didn't finish him in the full volley, but I got him straight afterwards, and just close my phone off there. And the next kill was the same again. I went back down and slid into him. This was amazing. So once more down the slide. I cracked up when I did that. And just the last guy left here. Once all of these guys are dead, that's all the close ranges down. And they've just got long range mechs now. So I went and used the bridge, went behind it, and I thought, you know, you're going to drop down at me, I'm going to fire at you, motherfucker. And I did. That was the game over. 7 kills. So that was a great game. And it leveled me up to 16, almost 17. I was like, what the hell? That's loads of XP. So now I've got enough to buy the Griffin if I just spend like 14 gold. And I got totally fucking gypped. Just totally gypped. As you're about to see. This, I just don't get this. So I bought this mech, used 14 gold, which is a bit naughty. I don't advise doing that normally, but it was just a tiny bit. And then it said error in check your internet connection. I went back to see if I got it, and look, I lost 14 gold and like 600k silver. What the fuck happened there? I just can't even work out what happened. It's like Walking War Robots. I can't remember what the company's called. They gypped me. So. I don't know, what's the name of that company? God damn it, I can't even remember the name. Fuck. Well, anyway, I'm going to send the devs a message and say I want my money back. I got gypped. So we're on another map now. I've got to play a few more games now. I could have just ended this here, and that would have been Let's Play episode 4 done. So now we have. This is the city map. Is it Shenzhen? Shenzhen? Yeah, Shenzhen. I'm on now. Got to remember these names. So, I don't know why I fired then. I think it was my big fat chunky fingers. Whenever I'm trying to play on that small phone, sometimes I just mash keys. Oh, fucking annoying. So he came round for me. I fired on him first and tried to basically splash damage into both of them, and it did work pretty well. So that's a good strategy to remember. And yeah, he followed me around. So they're both coming one way or the other. I was trying to finish my kill, but that little fucker got me in the back. So I'm switching straight to the boa, and I'm gonna get him from a distance, basically. Just take a sip of my drink because I'm getting dry mouth doing this narrating. Right. So this was quite funny, right? He was hiding behind a rhino, and I managed to kill him through that, which is quite funny in itself. But this is it, guys. This is the boa versus the rhino. So obviously this is a lower level rhino. It can't be too high because he wouldn't be in my tier. But I thought I'd go around and take him on. So he's coming round for me now. I'm using the mobility of the boa to go around the side and basically shoot through his shield, as you'll see here. So in Russia, boa crushes rhino. So bad. I'm sorry. In Russia, boa crushes the rhino. So this next guy, the next opponent is in a Vityaz, which is another Russian mech, by the way. And I'm now against the Carnage. There's no way I'm going to kill him with 12k health, and I've lost my rocket launcher. So this is basically a suicide rush. Just trying to get a few extra shots on him, but it ain't touching him. And that's me dead. So the Carnage, Boa crushes the rhino, the carnage crushes the boa. But obviously, I'm only joking. Before anyone gets on my case here and goes, oh no, this one's the best. So this is pretty much the end of the game. We did lose. There's nothing I could do to turn this one around. Even though I did play really well, they just managed to beat us. So 4 kills, 190 damage, 190k damage dealt. Not a bad game. And that's 40 gold there. So at least we made some of that back. So I'm on 195 now. Now remember, I'm saving for the Orkan. That's the next purchase with the gold that I'm saving up. It shouldn't take too long to get it, to be honest. I think it's 800 gold. And I don't know what the fuck happened here. This is the next game. Just like kept zipping back and forth. Like, alright, I'll just take a shot and then it will disappear. I'll take a shot, it will disappear. Oh dear. That was a terrible game. I thought I'd put this in for the joke of it, because it's quite funny. And also the battery charger went out, so what the fuck? Everything is going wrong. So I'm going to load up one more, play this game, and I should have my Griffin. So when I narrate this stuff, or when I commentate on this stuff, I'm trying to commentate what I thought at the time. I'm not, it's very hard because you have to try and think back while I'm watching the preview screen, but yeah, I'm just relaying my thoughts. I need to get a device so I can start recording this live, because I'm sure it'd be better if it was live commentary, but I guess it gives me a chance to reflect on it. So this game here, oh, this was a great game. Okay, so I came in, they're all focusing on my teammates, but I'm just right in the side of them, right next to them, they didn't notice me. Killed the Leo, and there's a Natasha here. I thought, yeah, he's got nothing on me, he's just got one of those Zeniths. He's got possibly the weirdest combo I've ever seen. I didn't realise till afterwards, he'd shot me with a Thunder once already. So yeah, he's got a Thunder, a Zenith, and missile launchers. What the fuck are you doing, man? You're dead. So the next opponent was a Patton with machine guns, and to me that's another easy opponent because I've got the shield, so it's going to eat that up. This guy, watch this guy to the left of me in the Griffin. He's just following me around the whole time, and I'm just hiding. Every time he tries to come around, I'll go to the side. There's 3 of them here on me, remember? So I killed the machine gun guy in about 2 seconds, and killed him. Then I went into this little nook on the side of this building here, and you'll notice the Griffin is still trying to get me. He's trying to follow me around the other way. So, yeah, this was a great game. Glad I got this one on film. So I stayed in the nook, taking slight bit of damage, shot the Destria and basically finished him in one volley. I think it was almost one volley, and the Griffin is still following me, so I'm keeping mind of his position because I know he'll just completely blitz me if he sees me. And there he is in front of me. So again, this is so funny. Oh dear. And oh, that was the Destria. Okay, never mind. It was the Destria that had some sort of magnums or something. The Griffin's right in front, he's the far arrow, so I'm just minding where he is at all times. He was starting to get a bit pissed off actually, he was trying to jump jet to catch me and still couldn't do it. So fucking funny. It was like a classic David and Goliath moment coming up here. He's trying to get me still, and I'm just keeping an eye out for his weaker teammates, focusing on them. And I think I'll try and target this Cossack next. So I still haven't fired a shot on him, notice I should have fired some, but no, I'm keeping my shots saved, wiping out all of his teammates, which has made this pretty epic. And he's still trying to come around and get me, and I'll wait till after it's done, and I'll David and Goliath him. So there goes the Cossack, he's dead. See ya! And it's now leaves just me and my friend here, the Griffin, but as you can see, the damage he can put out just completely kill me in seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to him and just get in his face, because when you're faced with a bigger opponent, what do? You get in his face, the best way. So fat fingers again happened there, and he's coming around now. So again, I'm using the nooks. Here he comes, and it's time to rush him. Fired the first volley, And I'm now in his face, because that's what you do. You go up in their face. So, here we go. I'm about to lose him. I just lost him. He doesn't know where the fuck I am. And, you know, it's like, hey, I'm over here. You can't get me. And, yeah, I almost killed him. Oh, man, I think the game ended just before I could. Oh, it's just me left. So you can see there's all of my teammates are dead up the top there. And I'm just running circles around this kid. Oh, man, I'd have had him too. I would have had him. So, guys, I think that is about it. We get to buy the Griffin now. It was a loss. I wish I could have won that. But, yeah, you know, there you go. Okay, 17. We leveled up to 17. So in 4 Let's Play episodes, we've leveled up to 17. It's, like I said, it's literally 4 days worth. And not even that, because I don't play between recording times. So we're buying the Griffin now. There we go, just going to spend that extra 16. Just do not do that if you're a new player, just wait it out. I'm just doing it for the purpose of the video. So guys, if you like the video, then hit that like button and comment and subscribe if you enjoy watching this content. I'll see you in the next video, guys. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. Peace out.